All right, so for today, we are in the Bills offensive playbook, and we're going to be taking a look at the trips tight end. For the audibles, I like to have the motion return levels, motion bench, motion Z spot, and wide receiver short post. For the first setup, out of the motion return levels, something I like to do, I like this return route from circle, so we can go ahead and try to get that open by running a setup like this. I have a post route from the tight end and a flat route to open up the return. And on the backside, I have an outside fade and a hitch route to bring down those flat zones, or we can go ahead and put them on a flat route or a zig. But I'm going to go ahead and leave them on this hitch. When we snap the ball, we're going to look at the return route first. You can see how fast that gets open right there against cover 4, and the same will be for cover 3. And right over top, we have our post route. Against a switch stick defense, I like to go ahead and throw the slot receiver circle on that streak, and we can fade this outside receiver square, and we can go ahead and drag the tight end and flat the running back as well to open that up. So we can hit our drag, and right over top of that, we're going to still have our post. We can also run a in route on X, flat the running back, and we can go ahead and streak our slot receiver circle. And let's go ahead and stem down this in route just a little bit, or we could leave it the same, it doesn't matter. But now we're going to have this in route early, but we have this other in route from our outside receiver square. Let's actually go ahead and drag the tight end and run the same thing again. Yeah. So now we're going to have our tight end a little bit early on that drag. We can also stretch this out vertically by putting a streak on the tight end and also putting a streak on the slot receiver triangle. And we can run the same thing still by putting that running back on that flat there to open it up. For the next setup, we can go ahead and run motion bench. We could go ahead and put that running back on a streak out the backfield, putting that tight end on that post. We can go ahead and streak our slot right here. Now we could put that outside receiver square on a fade route as well against cover 4, or we can go ahead and put them on that smoke screen. Let's go ahead and stem down this post by one time. And we can have our running back out the backfield here. We're going to be able to hit that post route as well. Pass lead this down. Yeah. The streak kind of got pressed. So let's go ahead and run that again. It just took him a long time to get off his route. So let's go ahead and run that again. We can also hit the smoke screen if no one's playing the flat. So now we can run a setup like this. And let's go ahead and look at that speed out. We can also run a 5 out of this by, again, putting that streak up on the slot receiver. And we can go ahead and motion out the running back. But let's go ahead and put him on a streak and then send him out, actually. Like this. We can actually stem up this post route for better spacing. And again, we can hit the seams right here against cover 4 and cover 3. But we want to send those defenders back. So let's go ahead and run that again. And we're going to be able to hit that post route. Let's pass lead this upfield. We can also leave that out route from circle and put our tight end on a corner route for better spacing. Let's go ahead and stem him upfield. And on this left side, we can do a flat and a backside end route just like this. And we're going to have our running back blocked to buy extra time in the pocket. Hit this corner out first. Actually, I think we might just leave him on that corner. So we can hit that corner out right about there. And now let's go ahead and try to hit this in route. For the next setup, we got the motion Z spot, and we can go ahead and use this outside post route. We can stem him up or down depending on our liking. I also like to throw the tight end on that corner route. We got this really good spot route, and this could get opened up. Come back to that post route from square. We can go ahead and put a streak on that tight end, and we can also do the same for triangle. And the spot route is still going to be able to get open. And the same for our post route as well. We can also throw that tight end on the post route like we did before, and we could hit this spot route still. So let's go ahead and try that out. We can also make a one-play touchdown by motioning out our running back, put him on a comeback route. If we can go ahead and streak our slot receiver circle, we can block the tight end. We can put him on a drag, and we can do the same thing for our triangle receiver. Or we can go ahead and put the tight end on that flat to open up the drag. But we're going to go ahead and look at this post route from our slot receiver. For the last play, we got the wide receiver short post. We can also do a mesh concept just like this. And we're going to go ahead and make a read between circle and our tight end drag. And we can put that running back on that flat to open everything up. We can also do a zig and a flat route from triangle, just like this. So let's go ahead and look at circle right here. It gets open on that zig route. And we can also run a flat and a streak out the backfield from the running back. So we can put it all together. We have a flat, a running back streak, a zig, and another flat from the slot receiver. We can have the running back open right here. And we're going to have that zig route from circle.